What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another drag tune video. Today we are going to tune Hondas. Got for you guys the CRX in the background. It's been some time. I should have been done this car a while back ago, but I decided not to. I had a lot of different cars to do, but really good thing is I'm doing it for you guys right now. Got 3 tunes for you guys. One is going to have the K-Swap all motor. The second tune is going to be K-Swap turbo, and the final third tune is going to be K-Swapped all-wheel drive, and turbo, all-wheel drive turbo. So like always, man, everybody that's always new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. This is going to be a real nice fun one here. So let's start it off here with showing you guys the vehicle. Let's go right to the custom. I'm going to show you guys the full build and also the tune for all of them. So let's go over here. We got the 91 Honda CRX SRR edition. Let's go right over here to the custom upgrades. And let's go right in here. So we have the 2.0 liter inline 4 VVT. So this is the K-Swap engine that we always call it. I believe it is. I mean, everybody has said it is. It is. I mean, I know it is. So it is. Let's put in that motor in there. Fully built, it has 478 horsepower with a torque of 312. Weighs only 1,700 pounds. So it's front wheel drive, as you guys see. I'm gonna leave it front wheel drive, and then no turbos on this one. So let's go real quick in here. Let's fully build it. We're just going to put everything on here, race. So remember, guys, the tune is a base tune, so I have it that everybody can drive this car, everybody can launch this car, everybody can cruise around with it and just have fun. So it's pretty nice, easy tune for you guys. So you guys can take a look. It's going to be real nice. So let's go over here. Make sure to put the same exact parts that I put race on the springs, and then everything else like weight reduction on there, no roll cage, and everything else race. So make sure to put the same exact parts. Let's go right over here. We got race on there. This is a 1/4 mile 4-speed transmission vehicle, so the 4-speed actually reduces a lot of weight, as you guys see. Not really that much weight, but it reduces weight from the original having it to the stock there. So let's go over here. Everything else is going to be race, like you guys see, and of course we are going to put drag tires. This is a drag car. Put drag tires on it. Full width in the front at 225s, and then no width in the rear. And with the wheels, just anything you guys like that are light. Got the TE37s on there, looking beautiful. This paint job is from a guy named Juice in My Box 203. He has a lot of these paint jobs up right now for everybody to grab. And as you can see the motor on there. Looks really nice. He designed these himself. He's a really good painter. So I recommend you guys searching up if you guys are in any of the Hondas. He got some really nice tunes, or paints. I'm sorry, paints. And like that, we're done with that. Let's go over here. Nothing with the body kit. We're not going to put a body kit on it whatsoever. Some of the guys will like to put front bumpers on there, just so that the weight stays in the front. It makes more grip. So it's all personal preference with you guys. I would suggest probably maybe doing like the Mugen one here. It looks a lot cooler. But yeah, I do know front bumpers on it. And that is it. Let's go over here to the tune, guys. Or not there. Let me show you guys my tune. Let's go over here. So we got 1515. It likes to always be 1515 with the tire pressure front and rear. And let's go over here right to the tune. And we have final drive at 340. First gear is 250. Second gear 148. Third gear 0.22, and fourth gear 0.99. So that is it with all the gears. Zero everything out in 7. 1 and 65. Then we have a stiff in the front at 560, stiff in the rear at 470, and then the vehicle all the way slammed to the ground. Then we have 10 10 10 1, and nothing with this or this, and 55 and 100. So initially, the cars with Hondas like to be pretty stiff with the suspension. They're not like rear-wheel drive cars that you want the front end to be kind of soft, so distribute all the power to the back. With these are different. You kind of want it to be kind of stiff all the way around, because the engine is already in the front and they're front wheel drive. So the back end kind of needs to be stiff as well, because the power is going to stay in the front and not really go to the back. So that's the way of having it on here. And the front on here with the acceleration being at 55, that's where it likes it. It likes it to be at 55. If I go to 100 and 100, it's too much. It's just a little bit too much for the Hondas. So 55 is a real good number there. So let's take it outside real quick, just for a real quick spin, so we can take it to the quarter mile. All of them are tuned for the quarter mile. Majority of them you're just going to use for the quarter mile. So yeah, we're just going to be pretty much quarter mile. Besides the all-wheel drive one, turbo, that one you can use it for the mile, half a mile, whatever you guys want. So let's take a nice little listen to a Honda engine. Haven't heard a Honda engine in a while. Used to be real big with Hondas. That's what actually got me started to play Forza, was back in Motorsports 4. I played it only because it had Hondas, and that's what got me really into it. I had a Honda myself and really decided on tuning Hondas and having the game to play with Hondas. But Motorsports 4, you had the EG hatch, which is a really strong recommended vehicle. Don't understand why they still haven't brought that vehicle out for everybody. I know that there's like licensing and stuff like that to do, but it's such a not expensive vehicle at all in my eyes that I wouldn't see why not. Go to Honda, ask them for permission to use the EG hatchbacks, and just use it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. There's more expensive cars that they had to get permissions for, so I honestly don't know what's the backstory on it. But the community will love a EG hatch to me in this game. So we're topping out there. A car does like 140 in the quarter mile, with it being front wheel drive K swapped at 470 horsepower. So as you guys saw, it tops out like at 144. But yeah, that's because of the new transmission that came in. It's the 4-speed transmission, and it's lighter in certain vehicles. Some vehicle is not, some vehicle it is. So as you guys see, you can't really do that much burnouts. You can do like a front like that on first gear forward. What I'm doing there is just pressing the e-brake and clutch. No, just pressing the e-brake and gas, and that's how you get it. Let's get it here to the 440 mark. This is the little pole right over here. This is where the quarter mile will start at. The half a mile is all the way down there, as you guys see. The quarter mile will be here. And to launch these cars is brake and gas. You just press the brake, press the gas, and we got a little bit of torque there at 230 with the torque. All you gotta do is let go of the brake, and that is it. So I have the gears, man. It's really easy, just for you guys to shift. If for second gear bog like the way that one did, make sure to make that second gear just a little bit longer. This is kind of a car that is more of like personal feel, and I try to get it as quickly as possible. The initial thing you want is a real quick acceleration. They want it to be the quickest acceleration possible, and then you want the rest of the gears to be pretty smooth. So I have it here very smooth for everybody to drive. If you want, you can bounce off that first gear. As you guys see, the car does consecutive 140s. I tuned this car without doing any burnouts, so if you want to do some burnouts, it will grip a little bit more than no burnouts. But yep, there you go. That's just a little bit of bouncing it on that first gear and then transitioning the second. But here on the fly, if that second keeps bogging, you can just make that second gear a little bit longer by going towards acceleration about 5 clicks or so, and you'll have that second gear go a lot smoother throughout. So very easy, a really nice vehicle. A lot of people don't really mess with Hondas because they don't know how to tune them. So it's kind of like one of those things. Here, I'm gonna just go to 150 and see what happens. Because I remember I tuned this without having it to burn out tires, so the tires should be pretty good and solid now. There you go. Overall, real nice, easy car to have. So let's go real quick. Let me show you guys the rest of the cars because I have a lot more. And as you guys see, just continuous 140s there in the quarter mile. So let's go. I have 3 different vehicles for 3 different tunes. So it's going to be cool. Let's go to the garage upgrades and nope, let's go to the my cars, and then let me guys show you the other one that's going to be turbo now. So the turbo ones are a little bit trickier because we have a lot of power going to the front tires and not that much weight. So here is the turbo, gives you 720 horsepower with the turbos, and it's also the K-swapped engine into it. So when it comes towards the build, as we're going to see, it got the K-swap engine, it's front-wheel drive, and they got the turbos on there. What you're gonna see is that it's pretty much the same build, the same exact stuff. I did not make it that some people take off the oil and cooling to reduce more of the horsepower, because it also reduces the weight for the vehicle as well. So it's just personal feels. You can actually take this off there, you'll get to about 707, but you reduce a lot of weight, as you guys see. So it's all up to you guys. Some people want the weight into the cars. Some people tune these, majority of them from back in the day, we did not weight reduct the car. We did full weight in the cars, but since we have now drag tires, you can weight reduct the car and still move pretty good. So let's go over here. As you guys see, just put exactly the same parts as you guys see on here. If you guys got to pause the video or whatnot, you can pause them. And then drag tires, of course, full width in the front, no width in the rear, and then any wheels you guys like. So this is another paint job from Juice in My Box 203. So hopefully you guys are able to go and check him out, man. He got some really cool paint jobs. 1515, same stuff. Now we're at 310 on that final drive, and then 195, 150, 120, and 2. Zero everything out in 7, 1, and then 65, 500, and then 420 in the back, and then car dropped all the way down. Then we got 10 to 10, 10, and 1. Nothing with this or this, and 55 and 100. So let's bring it outside real quick. Now we are turbo. Turbo is just like I mentioned, you got a lot of power, and the car doesn't weigh that much, and you're front wheel drive. So initially what you want is to feather the first gear. That's the best rule of thumb, is to feather the first gear. I believe I have this tune here that you don't have to feather. I just have it so everybody is like, it's pretty much friendly for everybody to use. So you can remember, do the forward burnout if you want to. But yeah, real simple, just brake and gas, wait for it to drop like so. Now we are at 32 pounds of boost coming off the line at 231 on that torque. And then when you let go, you can either let it bounce a couple times or just shift it to second gear without letting it bounce. And then there you go, guys. It's going to be a 3-speed. It does about 155. I think I can do it all the way up to about like 158, 157 on a real good pass with it. 2 ways of driving it. You can feather the first gear, meaning let go of the gas. So when you let go like this, you kind of let go of the gas a little bit, then you step on it and then shift it. That is called feathering. You can do that, or you can just hold on the gas all the way down and then shift it. So you have different methods of doing it. I tune all these cars to not do any burnouts or get the tires hot. So I made them real easy for you guys to all have. But yeah, just like you guys keep seeing the second gear bogging or so, you can always go towards acceleration on that second gear and get the gear to be a lot better there. So really nice car all the way around. For the people that are always trying to get into Hondas but don't know how, this is the method. This is a nice simple method of just getting started. It's a lot of practice with Hondas, and then it's kind of, you gotta race a lot of people to know what to do and stuff like that, and how your car is moving compared to theirs. But now let's go to the all-wheel drive one. This is probably the most used one that you guys are most likely going to use. So let's go real quick to all-wheel drive, and that will sum up the video, man. It would be really cool. So let's go to the all-wheel drive one. All the way down here. Here is the all-wheel drive 720 on that power. It is the same exact engine, turboed all-wheel drive, so it's going to be really nice. So let me show you guys how I built it. So as you guys see, got the K-swap. Now we're all-wheel drive, and we got that turbo in there. The engine is exactly the same. It's fully built. So we're just gonna put everything on the race. Very easy. There we go. This is another paint job I grabbed from the storefront. I think Heartless Horror did this car. So you can always find all these paint jobs. Honestly, didn't want to do one myself. I got lazy. But I normally do my own paint jobs. There you go. Race on the. I do race because rally is there's no need for the rally, to be honest. You do gain more weight with rally. So I decided on going race just because you are going to go stiff anyways. So there's no need for the soft suspension from rally. And then you have it's just you don't need it. You don't need it at all. But make sure to put the same parts as you guys see. And then a real cool trick with the vehicle here, I got it that has the drag tires, of course, but I have no width. So no width front or rear. If you guys want to experiment with the width in the rear, you guys can. But since the car only has 700 horsepower, rule of thumb, just you don't need it. All-wheel drive is going to grip pretty good. So let's go here to the tune, guys. We got 1515, and we got 3, 540, 290, 210, 160, 125, and .90. Zero everything out in 7. And we got 1 and 1. And then stiff in the front, soft in the rear, and the vehicle dropped all the way to the ground. Stiff in the front at 630. 12, 12, and 1 and 1. Nothing with this or this, and 100, 0, 100, 0, and 75. So there you go, guys. That is the tune for the all-wheel drive version. This one does a lot smoother, of course. It's quicker now. You know, your all-wheel drive, can't really go wrong with an all-wheel drive setup. That's why all-wheel drive Hondas right now in real life are very dominant. They're doing really good, and they're getting them to real low numbers in the quarter mile. So here we go, guys. We are in the quarter mile. Same exact style of launching, just gas and brake. You can just press gas and brake. 32 pounds of boost, 231 on that torque. And there you go. All the gears are very smooth, back to back to back to back. So you're gonna finish off here in 5th gear at 159. You can do like probably 160 with it on the quarter mile. So that's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? With an all-wheel drive car. This can probably beat, like Hellcats and stuff like that. Who knows? Being all-wheel drive is probably be pretty quick on it. But yeah, man, that sums up the video. Got the CRX for you guys. Hope you guys enjoying this this little car here. Hope you guys can make it. It's a nice, different environment to do with front-wheel drive. And yeah, hope you guys like it. Subscribe, enjoy, and I'll see all you guys around with another Drag Tune video. Peace out, everybody. Bye-bye now.